Hi, I want to give my experience on riding a bike. I've started riding a bike um, the first week in June. I'm not really sure the exact date, but it was in June of 2019. And I wanted to do something different. And my daughter and we started to ride the bikes at the YMCA. And when I started, it was very, very challenging for me. And the instructor, he know it's a challenging class because he's the instructor. He made it that way. He designed it to be a challenge. And he knew I was new and everything, so he came up to my daughter and I, and he helped us set up our bikes because you have to sit on it correctly to get a good ride and to have a great workout. So he helped set us up to get the handlebars and the seat straight. And we began to ride. And like I said, it was a challenge. Um, at the time, I didn't know there was bike cushions for the seat, and my butt was on fire. And so I did very poorly, but I was trying to keep up. I was trying to keep up. And when I got done, me and the instructor, we kind of like gave each other a fist bump, and he said, "You coming back?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming back." And he's like, "It's a challenge." I was like, "Yes." And I said, "I like a challenge. I like things like that." So my daughter was talking about it, and my legs, oh my gosh, I couldn't hardly walk. But and at the time I was living on the third floor of an apartment complex, and I couldn't even feel my legs. But needless to say, I still kept moving. And then I worked outside of the house. I was delivering groceries to people. So that's like in and out of the car, in and out of the car. So I kept like making myself kind of like fall out of the car, and I go do what I have to do. And I did that week after week. And then like I did cycling on Monday, went and Wednesdays with this instructor, and Tuesday and Thursdays I was doing sprinting or high intensity cycling, but it's more so you going at a faster pace than with cycling. It's you sprint, you jump. It's pretty much it's simulating if you're riding on the road. That's the best way I can explain it. And so so on Fridays I have another instructor which she teaches cycling as well. So I went those 5 days. I didn't miss a beat. I kept going. I kept going. So now here we are today. I've just left out of the cycling class, and it was pretty fun. When I came in, because I have a special bike. I believe every one of us in there have a special bike. We don't like say, okay, this is my bike right here. We just it just kind of came that way because in actuality, the bike I'm on now and I started there, but I've moved around the room because if you come too late, you miss. Um, you have to get on another bike or something like that, and then you could tell the difference. Like it's either too easy or it's too hard, and sometimes the instructors say, "Oh, all the bikes are the same." I'm like, no, they're not. They're not. And and sometimes some instructors know that they all are different because they are. And but today, like I said, I came in, I was able to get my bike, and it was a new female. I think this is her second day because I remember seeing her last week, but this is her second day. And last week she was in my particular bike, and today she was next to us. I was like, oh, thank God. So got I got on the saddle by her, and so we started to ride. And I could tell she was struggling a little bit. And then she asked me, she was like, "Well, how long does it take for you?" Basically, she was asking, when do you get used to it? And she asked me how long I've been doing it. I was like, I've been doing this for 4 months. And I told her, it takes about a month. And then I was telling her, I said, see, the thing is, I come to all the cycling class. So that helped me a whole lot. Because I think if I didn't go to like sprints, the high intensity bikes and things like that, it would be more of a challenge. Or if I skip days or things like that, because I last week I was sick or whatever, so I missed like 4 days. And then when I went back, it was like on a Wednesday. It was it was hard because I didn't have my bike too. You know what I mean? So that was a challenge for me. So just starting out is it's very much a challenge. You just have to keep going. Even like he goes all the way up to level 20. You know what I mean? That's the end of the bike. So you have to like push yourself and find strength from within. You know what I mean? And the class is 45 minutes, okay? But he goes over to an hour, which is good because it helps you. You know what I mean? So you get stronger in your legs. I mean, I've lost weight even though I haven't actually been on a scale yet, but my clothes fit differently. My abs have shrunk. I can actually see a little muscle coming in, and when I look up, the different benefits of riding a bike indoors, um, it says like you get I guess muscles in your legs and things like that, but the upper body not so much. But I can tell my whole physique is changing. You know what I mean? So even like my Friday instructor, she even said like uh, she lost weight and she's able to keep it off by riding a bike. And it's just, it's something you have to continuously do to get these results, because they're big results, and you'll see it. Because some ladies in there, and even, as I've been coming to class, like, okay, I use the term religiously. I come to the class, every time it's available, and I like to go in the mornings. I don't think I ever came in the afternoon. I like going in the mornings, get my workout done, and then start my day. So it's just you just have to maintain the whole bike experience. And oh, and also too, I had to start using a cushion. I say that too because it's just, oh my gosh. So if you get on a bike on it in indoors, you never tried it before, please look for a cushion. If they don't have it, just try to stand up and ride a lot because it's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. And let's see what else happened today in within the bike. Um, I just want to give you all a story time about my experience on this journey because I've really been considering taking it to another level, and that level has been revealed to me in so many ways, but I'm still working on being better at it. Because, like I said, like each bike is different. So I want to be where I can get on a bike. It doesn't matter which bike. And every time I go into class or whatever, I burn at least 600 calories. And you may say 600 calories, that's nothing. I mean, some of you may say that, but it's a lot to me because, or actually, it's a lot. And at the same time, it's kind of normal, I guess, but I've actually reached 920 calories in this particular class. with this particular instructor because he pushes you and he know that it's in you to be better. And I remember like one day he told me that I look like a professional and it's like, wow, I remember like even riding a bike as a child, I used to love to ride the freaking bike. I'm serious. I loved it. So now that I'm on the indoor cycling, I guess it's a difference between riding a regular bike. So now I'm like trying to figure out how to invest in a bike so I could start cycling on the roads, and I need to get me some cycling shoes. That's the next thing I think I'm gonna work on next is the cycling shoes just to see how it feels on the indoor bike so I can take it outdoors. You know what I mean? Because I never rode with those type of shoes. And even the instructor, he was telling me, I can find some on eBay or things like that. He said, if you really want to take this, taking this seriously. So he see that I'm a regular. So he was giving me those tips. And then also to another, um, and well, we call each other the crazy ones because he knows this class is a challenge. So anyways, one of the other crazy ones, she was telling me about, the shoes too, and where can I find some reasonable ones. So it's a great experience, and every day it's like it's something new. And today I burned 864 calories, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was 860, something like that. So I'm gonna just say 860. It probably was a little more. And we started out a little slow, and then he sped up, and then we did a lot of he go up on the levels, and then you have to go faster on those levels. And I like this particular bike because I'm able to do that. Some of the other bikes, like if he say level 14 and he wants you to go at least 90, I'm not gonna be able to go 90. I probably would get up to like 70, maybe 80 in on the other bikes. It just all depends. But I give it my best shot. But it's like those bikes are so hard. I don't know why the calibers are so off like that, but it's strange. But like I said, I can push out at least 600 and something calories on those type of bikes. And I challenge myself, and sometimes I feel like just getting off the bike. But I'm like, no, why would I even think that way? Because I've been doing it for 4 months now, and I don't need to get off the bike. Just keep going, Celeste. You're not gonna die. It's just your mind plays this game with you. Oh, just get off the bike. It's too hard. No, it's not too hard, and it doesn't even feel like when I first started. Because when I first started, I used to couldn't even go the whole time. Like I used to have to stop, and like rest. You know how like when you ride a regular bike and sometimes you'll stand up and the bike keep going. I used to do that. I used to sit down. I mean, but I just would never get off the bike. You know what I mean? I just rest and then start back. I know I'm kind of all over the place about my bike experience today, but I just wanted to get this out to you all about riding a bike and being vegan. And also to my meals, I make sure I incorporate protein within my meals, whether it's chickpeas or Vital Gluten. I've been eating that lately. Just any way I can get it in, and also too, I've been drinking smoothies to help replenish the potassium and the things and the nutrition that I've lost throughout the workout. But if you haven't tried cycling, or some places call it spinning class or something like that, try it. It's a challenge, but at the same time, it's so rewarding. You just have to keep going. I mean, you're gonna feel like crap the first maybe week or two, I'm gonna say a week. But like I said, you gotta keep going. That's what I did. Even though I was hurting, I kept going. I went every day. I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Seriously. No joke. I went every day. And then some days I had to go to another place because I had to do something in the morning, but I kept going. I did not give up. So that's the thing about it. You can't give up even though you're hurting so bad. And that's the thing about me. Like I know it's only temporary, the pain. And once that pain subside, you can continuously keep going with it. And that's with anything. Like even if you have your own business, there's going to be a lot of work, there's going to be a lot of pain, there's going to be a lot of things that come up, but at the same time, once you get all that work done, you can be successful. So join me next time. I want talking about um, my next bike experience, riding experience. I probably will talk about the sprinting or the high intensity biking, which I do that tomorrow and Thursdays. So have a good one. And also, you can join me on my Facebook at Celeste Everett or the real Celeste Everett. You can join me there, or you can join me at Vegan Lifestyle and Soul. That's a page, or the Vegan Warriors. I'm on either one of those pages, and just find me, or go to theveganwarriors.com and check us out. And we'll be glad and happily to help you on your transition to a vegan diet or vegan lifestyle, and see you on social media. Have a good one. Thank you for listening. Go to www.theveganwarriors.com and you can get a free vegan grocery list. Also, check us out on Facebook at Vegan Lifestyle and Soul. Signing out, Celeste.